Good day everyone! For today's video, I'm going to discuss with you my research paper entitled Early Childhood Education.
Early childhood, defined as the period from birth to 8 years old, is a time of remarkable growth with brain development at its peak.
During this stage, children are highly influenced by environment and people around them.
Early childhood care and education, or ECCE, is more than preparation for primary school. It aims at the holistic development of a child's social, emotional, cognitive, and physical needs in order to build a solid and broad foundation for lifelong learning and well-being. Education is the key to success. That is the quote that mostly of the teacher says. And youth is the hope of the nation. Early childhood has lots of dreams and goals, but as of now, mostly already know that education is affected by COVID-19, and it is very sad because mostly the dreamers or kids are also affected by this and they end up to study at home. It caused the child to stop studies and focus to play with friends to set aside the boredom that they feel inside the home.
Education is important, especially to the kids. And there is a lot of ways to continue studies. However, learning at home and school is different that can make kids feel uninterested with studies.
Early childhood education at home. Parents of young children are having a tough year. Parents are expected to work, be the children's teachers, keep them safe, handle day-to-day tasks, and just deal with it. There are not enough hours in a day to do everything, and parents having to prioritize and choose what we can do well each day. Something has to give. Every week or so, there is an article about how this situation is unstable, how we're following our children, and how the economy won't restart unless children go back to school. It is natural to feel overwhelmed right now. This is a once-in-a-lifetime situation that is hitting parents especially hard. If there is any argument for remote schooling, that argument is strongest in early childhood education. Science has shown that for young children to have the best shot at the healthy development they need a safety play-filled environment and meaningful interactions with the adults in the lives of a child. Odds are that both of these needs are met at home. There are definitely challenges to homeschooling. But if there is any silver lining to this year, the parents taken on one of the hardest things we'll ever do, raise a child. And we've done it in the middle of the pandemic. Early childhood education, social and emotional development. The emergence of emotional self-regulation is particularly important during early childhood and occurs in the context of family and peer relationships. Open expression of positive emotions and warm, supportive relationship between parents and children promote effective emotional self-regulation. On the other hand, frequent expression of negative emotions in the family and harsh, punitive disciplinary responses increase the experience of distressing and deregulated emotions that may lead to psychopathology. Appropriate pair relationships characterized by shared play activities are also important for the development of emotional regulation during early childhood. Children gain emotional understanding and the capacity of empathetic and helping behavior from well-regulated emotional exchanges with peers.
Early childhood development is crucial to how a person develops later on in life.
Reasons for how a person acts, behaves, and thinks can be traced back to the childhood circumstances and environment. Parents also play a very important role in a child's development. If the child involved and provide a nurturing and rich environment, then the parents contribute in a positive way to the child's development, which will help them later on in life. The human brain is most impressionable in the first several years of life. This is why these years are so extremely important and can impact a person's life even into adulthood. Unhealthy eating habits and negative social interactions, such as a child being isolated, can lead to a child not developing in a proper way. A child who is raised under these circumstances could suffer the consequences later on in life, such as speech impediments or the inability to socialize in a proper and civilized manner. However, parents can do many things to ensure the child's developmental process is successful, such as developing a positive bond with the child, surrounding with the child with positive influences, and encouraging family and friends, and attending child development support groups if need be. Since children truly are the future of any society, it is important that each community recognize the proper steps that need to be taken in order to ensure each and every child is given the opportunity to develop properly. Early childhood development programs are extremely effective and should strongly be considered by parents. Research has proven that those who attend early childhood development or ECD programs benefit greatly. These children see better results in school, have better social and more stable emotional behavior, and develop stronger relationships with the parents, to name a few.
Every parent needs to understand and be aware of how crucial these first several years of the child life is. The parents should not hesitate to research or ask for help if needed be.